Alright, this page is about domain and range. Reminder, domain is your x values and range are your y values. Alright, so number 1 is asking you what is the range of this function, and when you look at the graph you can see that it is discrete, it's just dots. So looking at your answer choices, you should be able to eliminate 2 of them. Well, 1 of them for sure because it's talking about range, it's asking you for y. So you definitely get rid of A because it's talking about x. And then you should also be able to get rid of C because C would be talking about continuous data, a straight line if we drew a line through that. So look at the dots and you're looking for the y value of each of those dots. Starting with the bottom dot, the y value would be -3, then -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. So the answer would be D. There's a question like that on one of your homeworks about discrete data. So you have to know the difference between discrete and continuous. Okay, number 3 says Jeanette uses the function y equals 14.95x to determine y, the number of calories that she burned jogging. We're asking for the range. Let me get the light back on. So looking at that, you should be able to eliminate 2 of the answer choices and then think about the situation. Is it going to be greater than 0 or less than 0? Okay, would she burn more than 0 calories or less than 0 calories? Oh, I just went from 1 to 2, 3. Sorry about that. Okay, let's look at number 2. I'm not going to go over that one. You should be able to answer that one on notes. If you need to pause to do that, please do that. Okay, number 2, it's asking you buying t-shirts. We're on say what is the range again, so we're looking for the y values. Okay, none of these answers have x with them, so we can't eliminate them. But you have to decide yourself. Is this a discrete or continuous situation? Remember, you're buying t-shirts. Can you buy part of a t-shirt, or can you only buy exact numbers of t-shirts? All right, hopefully you decide that you can only buy exact number of t-shirts, so that would be discrete. So based on that, you should be able to eliminate 2 of the answer choices, A and B, because A and B is talking about continuous. And then if you think about the equation, looking at the numbers, 0 to refer to the x, and the other numbers will refer to the y. So if you use the actual equation, you can use the table, or you can insert in. So you would put -9.5x plus 65 and go to your table. Starting at 0, it'd be at 65. Oops, sorry. So remember, domain and range go from least to greatest. So it'd be 65, then 55.5, then 46, 36.5, 27, 17.5, and then 8. All right, number 4 is talking about domain. So you should be able to eliminate 2 answers based on that, because domain, remember, means x. So I'm going to give you a second to eliminate those answers. Okay, and then reminder with the circle, open circle versus closed circle. Your open circle are going to be your greater than or less than with no equal sign. Closed circle has the equal sign. So that should help you eliminate the other 2 answers. Okay. All right, if you need to pause it, go ahead and pause it, finish that one, or come back to it. Number 5, it's asking you which statement is true for this graph. So it's saying the domain is x is less than 2. So the domain, remember, is your x values, range is your y. So the domain starts at 2 and it says it goes to less than. So that seems to be true because it starts at 2 on the x-axis. B says the domain is x is greater than 1. Well, we know that's not true because it doesn't start at 1 on the x-axis. It starts at 2. C says the range is y is less than 2. Remember, range is y. This dot starts at 1, not at 2, so it can't be C. And then it says the range is greater than 1. So from 1, does the graph go up or go down? Well, it goes down, so it can't be D. So the answer has to be A. Even if you think the answer is A, you want to go through all the answer choices and make sure, because sometimes A is a trick. Okay, that was a review over domain and range. Okay, the back is talking about functions and function notation. Okay, so let's look at number 2. Number 1 is a combination of what we're going to do in number 2 and what we did on the front. It's asking you for the value of f of negative 4 for the function x squared plus 2x. Remember, this means if x is negative 4, what is y? That's what that means. So the easiest way to do that is to use your calculator, plug into y equals x squared plus 2x, and go to your table. You're looking for when x is negative 4, that is your y value, and you can see that it is 8, so the answer is B. Okay, there are some questions like that in your packet. All right, let's look at number 3. It's asking which one does not represent a function, and remember, you need to use that vertical line test. If you draw vertical lines through each dot on the graph, if there's any vertical lines that have 2 dots on them, then it's not a function. So if I go through A and draw vertical lines through each dot, that would be a function because each line has only 1 dot. Okay. We'll go through B. The dots are close together, but each dot only has 1 vertical line, so B would be a function. So you should be able to finish C and D. Okay, I'm going to go over a couple more, or give you some hints on a couple more. All right, number 4 is similar to number 2, but it's giving you x and it's asking you for y again, but it's just different notation. Okay, so it's asking you same thing as we did on this one. If x is negative 5, what would be your value of y? So you should be able to use your calculator and do that one. Pause it if you need to. All right, last one I'm going to go over is number 5, which is a function. Remember, when you're looking for functions, you're looking for just the x values only, your inputs. And if the x values are all different, they do not repeat, then it is a function. So if I look at just 1, I look at 0, 1, 0. Well, the zeros repeat, so 1 would not be a function. So that's to help you out, so then I can look at my answers, and D is not going to be my answer because it includes number 1. All right, you should be able to finish the other ones that are on this page.